Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today, I am out here in the garden. Now, when I started this channel, I kind of, tell myself that I want to take you all to show you all the good, the bad, and the ugly side of gardening, or even just being a farmer, guys. Okay. At times, things happen that, kind of take you back a little bit, just a little bit, but it's one of those things that it's not one of those things that for you to give up. It's just one of those things that, keep on pushing and keep on going, because things can happen out here in the garden at times that will tell you or will have you thinking that, hey man, you know what, I'm done with it. I don't want to garden no more. But when you think about it, you have a family to feed, maybe friends, loved ones to feed. Guys, you have to garden. Okay, you have to garden. The reason why, you need food to survive. Okay. Now, like I tell someone the other day, I don't care what your occupation is. I don't care what it is that you do for work. You need a farmer, or you going to be farming yourself. Because if you don't have food to stay alive, you won't be able to go to your job and do whatever it is that you need to do to complete that day. Okay. So, no further ado, guys. I am out here today to show you all a ugly side of gardening. A ugly side of gardening. Definitely not a pretty side right now. Okay. I'm a little bit, sad, but like the song say, Lord, I thank you for sunshine. I thank you for rain. Thank you for rain. Now, what has been going on here at the homestead? It have been raining, raining, on and off raining, on and off raining, a little bit of wind here and there. I want to say now is just about the only time the sun really peaked out for us, for probably about 3 days. It just has been real gloomy outside. One of those weather that make your spirit kind of be down anyway. But, nonetheless, we know that the Father up above, he still lives, and he is still in control of all things. Remember that. We'll talk about it a little bit as we go on. Now, what I want to go ahead and do real quick, guys, is show you all what the corn would be looking like. Okay. If y'all can see, it is standing real nice and tall. Ever since the time I came on in and did a garden update, this is what it would have been looking like. Beautiful, right? Looks beautiful, right? Now, this is the good side of gardening. Looking real good. So what we're going to do, I know y'all, yeah, the beans are looking, they're coming real nice. One of those things, I planted the bean and the corn pretty much just took off, and the bean wasn't able to really catch up to the corn. But I know as time goes on, they'll do what they need to do, and that is climb, and they're able to capture the sun, to get that photosynthesis so they can grow even more, guys. Come on along. I'm going to show you all what it is that we are experiencing here today on the homestead. Not just with the corn, but with other things. But we're here to talk about the corn today. Okay? And what we're going to go ahead and also do to fix the problem. Come on along, guys. Let's go. Okay, that's a sign right there. You see what I just had to do. But come on, we're going to show you what's really going on here in the garden. Okay, so this is it right here. Let me go ahead, and if the corn was up, I wouldn't really be able to step on over into rows like I am doing right now. But this actually, well, some of it happened yesterday. And so I came out here, guys, and was doing some work on out in the garden. And you know, I see the wind was starting to pick up, a little rainstorm starting to come in. And I said, Father, hold that wind back and turn it around and let it go another direction. So within saying that, I went inside of one of the coop just to take shelter, okay, to take shelter. And while I was inside of the coop, and while it was raining, and I was sitting down, you know, kind of dozing off just a little bit. And I held my head up and I look out, and I was able on that side to kind of see through the corn a little bit. And guys, I was like, Father, have mercy, Lord, have mercy. You know, and this is the sight. As you all can see, all my corn is sleeping, is laying down. Now, this is a gardener's worst nightmare. This is my worst nightmare, a little bit of a worst nightmare for me. So, needless to say, what the morning pretty much have been like is gathering sticks from the back of the woods. What I'm going to come on in and do, me and my son, we've been gathering sticks pretty much all morning, guys. And so we're going to come on in now and pretty much go ahead and start standing these corn up. Now, one of the things you have to be a bit careful with standing these corn up, because they have sucked up so much water. If you don't be careful, you can kind of snap them. So what I will do, I will actually show you all what I'm going to do. I've already got started. So I'll show you all what I'm going to be doing out here, guys. Now, one of the things that I could have done, well, not knowing that this would have happened, I probably could have came on in and ran maybe some Florida weave to kind of support those corn. But really, these corn is supposed to support themselves. I did kind of come on in and hill these rows a little bit when the corn was small. But guys, hey, as y'all can see, they are laying down. Okay, so I'm going to come on in and give them a little bit of support, guys. Reason why, if you all know, we grow our own food to eat, okay? And also some of the things that we do with our food, we save seeds. And so with my crop laying out like this, it's a bit of a bummer. So that is why I'm going to come out here right now and work hard to salvage as much of this corn as I can, okay? You know, and this variety of corn right here anyway, guys, is almost as if it is going extinct. It is somewhat kind of hard to find. Not a whole lot of people growing them. And so, you know, I said, you know what, this is one of these crop right here, corn, that I'll go ahead and try to, hey, bring it back. Bring it back. But look at this. So enough of the talking. Come on along. I'm going to show you all what I'm going to be doing here today and kind of run you all through it just a little bit. Now, what I've been doing, I've been gathering sticks, like I said, from out of the woods. Now, these are sticks that I used last year for my Scotch bonnet peppers, my Scotchy babies, okay? But what also, even before I get started, what also caused a lot of this, guys, we have been getting rain for like days now. For days. And so the ground is real saturated. It is very wet. And so what happened with the little breeze that came through here, it was just easy for them to fall over. And I think it was more like a domino effect. You know, a certain amount fall over right here, and it just went and just start pushing all the rest of them over. Because if you notice, all of them is pretty much going in the same direction. Okay, so guys, hey, that right there is the ugly part of gardening. Now, one of the beauty about it is that I just love to do is I'm actually able to come on out here and show you guys this. I don't want to just show you all the beautiful part of gardening, because that's, to me, that is not fair to you guys, okay? Because you think you go out there, you're planting, and it gets beautiful, and then something like this happen, and then guess what? You oh man, I don't. But you see what I'm doing right here. I'm not giving up. Okay, I'm not giving up. I'm going to come on in and stake these corn up. So what I've been doing is pretty much just getting that stick just like that. Okay, and so we all have been working here on the homestead. I had my little ones, my daughters on the inside. To I told them the length of the string that I need them to cut. So once I stake that in the ground right there, just like that, I come on in and I do just pretty much, I just tie it just like that. Okay. And so what that is going to do, that is just pretty much going to support this corn. And this particular one, I'm going to pull this one right here. It is a little bit close. And even just to show you all on the root of this corn right here. Now, usually as these corn grow older, as they start to get more mature, what they will usually do is put out anchor roots. Okay. This one right here, I only see right at about 4 or so anchor roots on this plant. Now, this right here is what you would call an anchor root. So what it do is the corn get older, they'll start putting out even more roots from up top right here to be able to support the weight of the corn as the corn grow, guys. But and that could be the reason why a lot of these corn fall over as well, because it was not able to develop those anchor roots just as yet. All right, so like I said, I want to be careful picking these up because they have sucked up so much water. It's almost as if it made the stalk of the corn real brittle. Okay, and so we don't want to break them. All right, so I'll stick that on down in the ground just like that. And in my back packet here, I'll show you, is where I have a whole bunch of string cut, guys. So I'm able to just reach back there and pull me out some string so I can keep it rolling, because ain't no telling how much corn done fell down right now. And I have to go ahead and stake, like I said, as much of them back up as possible. Okay, so just going to go ahead and do that right there. Just like that. And I'm telling you guys, for me, it was not, it was not a beautiful sight to see. It was not a beautiful sight to see. I immediately, I just had to talk to the Father. I had to talk to the Father to bring me, comfort. Bring me a little comfort. Watch your leg, somebody. Okay. So we're just standing that up just like that. Stick that in the ground. And I'm going to, and usually what you could also do with these corn, guys, you could leave them and they at times will stand themselves back up. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm coming out here and tying these, because when they stand themselves back up, it's not a perfect stand. Okay. I like to see my corn standing straight up. If I were to leave them like this, they would come kind of stand like that at an angle. But one of the things I want to show you, look at this. I think this corn, and I could be wrong, is sending out the signal, because if you can see, those are those anchor roots that I was telling you about right there. Now, these are fresh. You see how white they are? Those are fresh. So it's almost as if it's giving the signal to go ahead and so it can pull itself back up. So guys, hey, that right there is a part of gardening. Okay. Now there is a bit more there is actually a bit more damage here in the garden as well. Losing a few plants here and there from root rots, because the rain, it just have been so much rain, non-stop rain, or you have moments where it stop, start, and just go again, you know. But nonetheless, um, this this is what the day looked like. All right, this is what the day looked like. Like I said, I am going to.
So each one of these corn has to have a stake.
Um, yes, that is a lot of sticks, but you know what? Um, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit down and look at how much sticks I have to put on in here. I'm just going to come on out here and work. Wherever, whenever I get tired and say, that's it for the day, then that's where I'll stop. But if I have to go back out there again and cut more sticks and come back and stake them, that's exactly what I am going to do. Okay. Like I said, to even start more of this Jimmy Red corn right now, that way I can, I would be able to start them and get a harvest to eat as fresh corn. But as far as for corn to dry, I wouldn't have enough time to do that.
So that would have to
Okay.
be from this crop.
So it would have to be from this crop, planting them early to where that they can go ahead and dry out. MJ, go ahead and get me some more stick so they can go ahead and dry out. That way I can have seeds for next year. Okay. So, hey, but we're going to go ahead and get it knocked out and get them stand back up. And guys, what we will do, we will bring you all back on in, maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow, just to kind of show you all what it's looking like. I'm not going to say finishing progress because it's at least probably about 1,000 corn fall down inside of that field there. Go ahead and rest them right there. Okay, it's at least about 1,000 corn. And so, you know, we're gonna get it done by the will of the Most High. We're gonna get it done in His strength. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stake these up. So y'all just just send a word of prayer up for me. Righteous prayer. We can always take some righteous prayer here, guys. Okay. So just do that. All right. If it's going to be a negative one, keep it. All right. So nonetheless, that is it right there. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Remember, keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be cheerful, and you be blessed. All right. Get back out there and go do a little gardening. Have a blessed day.